Hey YouTube, welcome back. As you might notice, we're back into the disco room, and I've improved a lot upon it, and you'll soon see. And thanks to all your comments and reviews, there will be a tutorial coming up probably right after this one. But I have a lot of new stuff to show you, and so why don't we get started? Some of the new features I've added to the disco room are walls and ceilings, and this right here is a new version of it. So it might not look like it, but the base is a lot more compact than it used to be, and just take my word for it, it is. And also we've got walls going on and ceilings going on. So why don't we go ahead and go inside and take a look. When we hit this button, the floor starts going, and the walls start going, and the ceiling starts going. Now a few things you might notice: the walls or the floors are synchronized. Like I said, I'd make them. It took quite a bit of time. The walls have this wave kind of flowing pattern like a snake, I think of, and the ceiling has this washing over kind of glow effect. Now, just to show you kind of what's going on, down below we've got all the torches going on and off. Kind of cool show. We've got all this stuff happening, and we've got this wave kind of pattern going here as well as here. So I'm going to explain all these aspects to you. I'm going to start with the ceiling because it's the easiest. The ceiling is pretty much like that wave maker I made over there, that big long thing, except that it goes in a pattern like that. Maybe not. There we go. Okay. Anyway, back to this. So it's just this wave washing over the top. What's behind that button switch right there is this, and it's a logic gate, or a memory cell, not logic gate, a memory cell with pistons, and I have to give credit to Almighty Matthew. That's his YouTube username, and he had the video that I learned it from, and you basically hit a button, lights up, hit a button, power's down, just like that. So now we'll go into the walls, and I've made a bunch of different combinations of possible walls you could use if you want to add walls to your disco room. All of them are pretty cool. The first one we'll do is flash, and pretty much self-explanatory, and it's just a big flashing light. I don't think it's that cool, but you know, you might like it, that's fine. So I have to turn each of these off as I do them, or else I start getting lots of lag. This one I call it the diverging wall, and the power starts in the middle and then spreads to the outside, just like so. And what you want to do for this one, all these circuits kind of work in the same way. The only difference is how you arrange the repeaters and redstone on the outside. With the this is the only exception. With this, you just have to have redstone going all the way around, like right, kind of even with the redstone block. Technically, it'd be one block above it. But anyway, so here's that one. With this next one, I call it the converging wall, and it's pretty much the opposite of the diverging wall, where it comes together from the outside, goes in. That. And with this, you want to have the redstone on the outside followed by repeaters. This one's to 2 ticks and this one's to 4, whereas this one, the 2 ticks for here, 4 on the outside. So just a little subtle difference. This next one, you can work it in a few different ways. Let's start with the biggest first. Well, actually we'll start with this. So you can make a kind of, I think of it as 2 snakes, you know, going in a circle. The reason I left the top off of this is because I thought it looked really cool without it, you know. And you can, of course it's raining, you can, and it's just a good example. You don't have to use this as walls. You could put this in as a floor or a seat or in a ceiling, as long as you kind of follow this general pattern. And with this pattern, you can also increase the length, so it's one big loop, just like that, one big circle. For the wiring for this, you want to have it start redstone, 1 tick, 2 ticks, 3 ticks, 4 ticks. And you want to make sure that each wall, the redstone for the next wall relies on this last repeater right here to be able to give it power. Or else if you attach it right here, then this wall will get power at the same time as this wall, and they won't have that nice cooling effect that you want. So you need to have this one giving this one power with the repeater right there, just to add a bit of delay. That's that. Now you can change this in a few ways. So if you wanted, now this time we are having the power hit them all at the same time, and for this instance, that's what you need to do with the pattern work. So with this, you've kind of got not working effect. Okay. So here we go. You've got that light up, light down. I think that's a pretty cool person. And it's just by altering a bit of redstone on the outside. Okay. Take it off. Now you can have it faster if you want. You know, I think anything you want. Yeah, you know, it's your choice, your room. However, the reason I didn't have to force any of these were because, you know, it takes forever to make a separate board for each one. Now these ones over here are some of my better. They're more complicated as to the fact that they use more than one type of wall. So, for example, this one, I think it's my favorite. It starts with a diverging wall, goes around, and then there's a converging wall. So it has that start and finish look to it. And you know, just use different wall types. So that's it. Make sure you're respecting how you want the delay to happen. So with walls like this, when you want one wall before another wall, you have to have that thing where this wall right here relies on this wall for power. This next one is a combination of converging walls and diverging walls. Looks a bit like this. And you want to make sure when you do this, you have the diverging wall first, and then followed by the converging walls and diverging walls. And then also, yes, that's pretty much it for this one. You might wonder why some of this wiring is all spread out over the place. You want to make sure this is well, it's just to make sure the circuitry is even and not unsynchronized. And real quick, I'm running out of time. The reason why I have those blocks in front of the things is the same reason in my last video. You have it like that, the wiring gets all messed up. And when you have it like this, each one is powered separately. And also a real good thing that might get you a lot is making sure when you're making roundabout wiring, you don't have the wiring branch off of this one. You want it branch off that one right there.